All right, so I'm up in the morning and I'm doing some research, whatever, coming across the lines, and I've come across something very interesting to me. Africans are now asking for the support from black people for reparations. So now they want reparations. Wow, that's all I can really say. But when I go in and I start diving in, a lot of things start crossing my mind. So I start writing it down. So let's talk about this for a minute. Now, so what they're basically saying is white people colonized them and sold them into slavery or took them into slavery. So they owe them. Okay, number one, Africans sold Africans to white people. Africans sold Africans to white people. As a matter of fact, Africans sold Africans all around the world into slavery. Think about it. Think about it. Now they want reparations. They want reparations. Okay. So basically, and since they like using us, the words us, like, that we shit. Excuse my language. So you sold your own people. You turned on your own people and sold them out. Now you feel like you deserve reparations. For that. And I think what really kind of got me is I noticed that everything that black people fight for, everybody else want to take advantage of, and they want credit for, but they don't want to support us, and then they hate us. They hate the hell out of us. Black people are known. We fight white supremacy. We fight against white supremacy. That's why black people are so powerful. Because we're not fighting. It's not about what the fight against each other. Y'all stop looking at that. And stop letting people fool y'all with that crap. It's nonsense. Like, for real, for real. Listen. We fight against white supremacy and its ideologies. Okay? It's because of white supremacy and the racism that is messing us, that is still to this day negatively affecting us black Americans here in the United States. Like, for real, for real. The only reason why Africans are really not that affected is because they sign on with white supremacy. They want to be accepted so bad that they sign on to the ideologies of white supremacy. Not just Africans. It's people from other countries as well. These people come from these dirt poor countries and they break their necks to get here through migration. So they come here, and in order to be a part of this great nation where you can get paid for work and when we have rights and all that old kind of stuff, and it's free, and let's not lie. America it was a beautiful thing. It is actually a beautiful thing. Let's be real. All except for the racism. The only reason why I think America is beautiful because it's a big melting pot. But the way that America was built, and let's be clear, America was built on slavery. Period. Now, we all know that America has always had black people here. Us black people are actually from America. Now, why and how in the world does all this the slavery affect black people? Well, here's the thing. All of those those racist policies for slavery, well, see, those things affect us. You understand? Yeah. See, that slavery stuff, that gives everybody the right to treat us like a little bit of crap. You got to understand white supremacy. White supremacy, that ideology, let's not get it twisted. White people came together and they said, listen here, we got to save and preserve our race. We run the world. We don't allow black people to run anything, because see, with their belief, they believe that their white skin is supreme to or superior to those that are of melanated or black or dark skinned persons. Now, let's not get it twisted. Here's where a lot of people don't get it. A lot of people a lot of other races of people, well, there's only really two races, but a lot of people try to sign on to the white supremacy ideologies, but they forget all about that one basic thing in the beginning, from the beginning. They don't do mixtures of people. They don't do that. That is against all of what the white supremacy is about in the first place. This is why the whites were trying to preserve their white culture. So now that alone should basically kind of like explain a whole lot, but let's go deeper. So now all of those policies that Africans supported and participated in, and yes, still to this day, there is racism. I mean, not racism, but there is actual slavery there in Africa. They're trying to clear it out right now, but you still have all the white supremacy in your DNA, bro. Yeah, they got all this white supremacy, the ideologies and everything. They still got that. As long as they got that and they're against black people, baby, they ain't going nowhere. I'm just going to be real with you, because listen, white supremacy and its ideologies does not include and will not include Africans. It never will include Hispanics. It won't and never will include Asians. It won't and never will include Indians. Name them. It really does not matter. You have to understand what white supremacy is, what it is about, and how it works. Now, why in the world would Africans sign on to this kind of stuff? Well, I don't think they knowingly signed on. Anytime you sign on to an ideology and you start supporting and participating, yeah, you pretty much doing the same thing. So, if you sold us and then you come over here to America and fight against us using white supremacist ideologies and talking points against black people who fight against white supremacy, then who exactly is supposed to, why, who are you asking why? Reparations. I'm just curious, personally. I'm just curious. Hey, here we go with this one. Had to talk about it.